The game is called Four Horsemen. We got to check it out at Gen Con, and Anthony's here with one of the creators to tell you all about it.
Jeremy's here. He is the man. You are the man, right? You're all of the man.
I am the designer and the graphic designer and the market. I do have a marketing team. But
like all of that. You're like all of that.
Yeah,
so
it's my baby.
It is your baby, yeah. I mean, you didn't give birth to it, obviously. It's really weird. But yeah, go ahead and tell us about this puppy. I mean, this looks great.
Sure. So the setting is that it's the apocalypse, and you are playing as these legendary heroes that are trying to stop it.
Remember they say play one of the legendary Four Horsemen. I'm like, that's a new take.
Yeah, I get a lot of requests to play as the Four Horsemen, and I've got an idea how to make that work, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's the expansion.
No, that's the expansion.
You gotta plan for the expansion.
I didn't want to derail you. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. So in this game, you've got the Four Horsemen that are trying to move to their forces of chaos and cause all these bad things to happen. Okay. So you have demons spawning on Earth. You have different followers that will get murdered or disappear.
Disappear, yes.
As you play, and you're just trying to stop this thing. So the cool thing about this game is that it's a deck-based game, and I call it a deck upgrading game because every single turn you're going to sacrifice one of your relics for a very big effect. It's a one-time effect, and then that goes out of the game. That gets trashed. Okay. The other cool thing is that you're all playing simultaneously, so there's not really downtime in the game.
Right.
You have these divine powers that each hero can do, and they're very asymmetric, right? Okay. For example, Atlanta can move all over the board and kill demons. Michael can't move, but he's super good at killing demons in one spot. Oh, okay. And so you have support heroes and healers and things like that. Okay. And they can use those powers anytime they want, as many times as they want. Okay. So it adds a lot of dynamics where you have this beautiful chaos where you're doing something, all these different heroes are doing something, and you can just do it. Right. You don't have to pause and say, okay, now what are you going to do? Now what are you going to do?
You just kind of roll through it. So there's not a lot of downtime from the sun.
Not a lot of downtime, no. And that was part of the core design of the game, is to make sure that there was no really alpha gamer who was controlling everything.
That's...
Oh, is that you?
That's me. No, that's totally not me. I don't know what he's talking about. Tom, is that me?
When you're at the table and not wandering off.
Quiet. There is that too. So, but I can appreciate that. I totally get that. So yeah, no alpha gamer checked. But that's in all honesty, that's great because anybody coaching that can get old for people, especially, and everybody can participate and not have to worry about the call-out, like not pandemic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I wanted it, because pandemic you can play it a lot of times that happens. I love pandemic, but that does happen.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I know that.
It's 1 to 4 players, with one being a true solo mode where you've got one hero against the board.
It's important these days.
Yeah. And then there is a 5 and 6 player expansion that's in the Kickstarter as well. Awesome. And that one actually plays a little faster because of the dynamic where you're all playing together. The 1 to 4 plays about 30 minutes per player. When you get up to the 5 and 6, you end up getting it down to about 20 to 15. In fact, we played at Gen Con, we played a 6-player version with brand new players, and it took 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, so that was not too bad, right?
That's not too bad, no. Yeah. Not for a brand new game that has some complexity to it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the other one thing that I will say is that's really nice is that you have some more complex heroes and some simpler heroes. So you can play the more complex heroes as a more experienced player, and it integrates great with the new players, right? Because you get these things that you can do on your board that they don't have to worry about, and it adds a lot to the feel of the game and makes sure you don't get bored. More of the some
right. So somewhere you start a starting point and then kind of do. Yeah, I think it's very important for games, especially like this, that may have a little bit more going on for like a newer player, coming in and they're not used to these kind of games. Like me, I'll dive in the deep end every time. But I've been playing games for my whole life. But yeah, somebody coming in and they look at them as like, you just kind of ease them into it, you know what I mean? Give them something easy to go with. I mean, it is a gorgeous game. You did great work. I'm excited actually to check this out. When is it's on Kickstarter?
August 29th.
August 29th.
Yeah, this month.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, and it's about ready to go. I'm still doing a few tweaks, but it should go to publication or to printing right after the Kickstarter. So as soon as I know how many people want it, it'll go straight to publishing. So you'll see it in about 8 months, given the time that it takes to manufacture in China.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Being manufactured by Gameland. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
well-respected company.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm excited for this game, man. It looked looked great. I like the aspects you're talking about. Asymmetrical, I think, is very important for a lot of games. It is, especially games that have some complexity to it. If I ever run into one and it's like, no, everybody's the same, I'm just like, really? You're waiting for the expansion, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you won't be waiting for the expansion on this one. The game also balances around what you're playing. So if you're playing like just Christian heroes, the game balances towards that.
Right.
What they do, because each pantheon is very unique.
Right.
So if you're playing Norse heroes, the game balances toward that, and that's what the way you build the cards, build the events, build the.
You have Norse heroes too and everything.
Yeah.
And
there's
cool.
Norse, Chinese, Egyptians, Greeks. And Christians.
Awesome. Very good. I love that. I absolutely love that. Yeah.
Well, if you really like it and you back it, West Africa's plan, Aztec's plan, and Scientists' plan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So as soon as people really like the game,
guys,
we'll make those
get
ones.
this game, okay? I want to play a scientist, okay, guys? Come on, I want to throw like beakers of potions at somebody.
Well, actually, Maria Curie throws radiation bombs, and
Nice.
Nikola Tesla has a lightning gun.
I work in radiation. That's actually perfect
nice.
for me. I would love Curie. That would be amazing. All right, guys, this game, you have to go back it. Just back it.
Head to Kickstarter.com to check it out now. It's called Four Horsemen. And check the link below, and you can find out where to back it.